Hey everyone, welcome to Shitty Breakdowns, where I do a terrible job breaking down a game because Marshall wasn't available to do a real and proper breakdown. This isn't meant at all to be informative. And with that out of the way, here's my breakdown from the newest pre-alpha footage of Darksiders 3. Now this is a 12-minute video, so there's gonna be a lot to get wrong, so let's dive in. The first difference between the CGI trailer and the gameplay is that our protagonist, Crimson Viper, has purple hair instead of red. I even pulled out the color picker to make sure I wasn't losing my mind, and the proof is in the pudding. Why the color swap? Does her hair play an important role in this game? Perhaps she's Bayonetta, or an Umbra Witch. It kind of would explain the combat heals and how useless they are. And right off the bat, the fact that I'll have to play this game with a floating IGN logo the entire time is aggravating. At least move it up so it won't cover the minimap whenever that's implemented. I mean, this product placement is on par with Krispy Kreme in the newest Power Ranger movie. Maybe IGN is where they hid the Zeo crystals, I don't know. The gameplay starts and you'll notice right away that Noriko's hair flows like it's constantly in a tank of water. Is this a tie-in to the newest Pirates of the Caribbean movie, or will you be able to use your hair as a weapon like Sindel from Mortal Kombat? Now the series is known for being an adult version of Ocarina of Time, and they instantly break that stereotype by using the grapple hook from Wind Waker. As Poison Ivy runs up the stairs, she grabs the ledge, and we see she has phenomenal arm strength. She not only pulls herself up, but does a front flip in the process. I have a feeling that this will shed some light on her very secretive past. We get our first look at Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple, a clear indication that we'll probably be encountering temple guards as an enemy as we assemble the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Thor's fat cousin is wearing his Heelys. It's the only thing that I can see that explains how he's able to glide like that. It's nice to see them work in Norse mythology while keeping a modern twist with Heelys. So now we're going down a wooden elevator and there is a clear lack of elevator music, which I assume will be added in the final version of the game. Once we arrive at the bottom, we can see that we are actually in modern-day New Jersey. This is the first time that we see Mara Jade pull out her lightsaber whip. Being a red whip means that she's probably a Sith. We could be playing as Silri, one of the Night Sisters. How do I have a girlfriend despite my stupid amount of Star Wars knowledge? Both questions will remain unanswered. Right after Jessica Rabbit kills what looks like to be Abe from Abe's Odyssey, her hair goes straight up. What makes the most sense is that you're actually playing as a Super Saiyan. It would explain her hair changing colors and that insane upper body strength. She has ascended and is now a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I think it's safe to assume that there will be Dragon Balls hidden throughout this game, and Shenron will be playing a pivotal role. All these guys are quickly dispatched using Ivy's moveset from Soul Calibur. So the dodging and fighting looks very reminiscent to Catwoman from Arkham City, even down to the ridiculous heels. The only exception is this really cool jump move. Whee! And now it's time to explore the sewers, a staple in every video game ever. Here's another nod to Arkham City with the ventilation crawling. Much like Batman, I've yet to see female Belmont actually kill anything. She's really only stunning them permanently. This is the third enemy type that we've encountered, and it looks like they were modeled after actual cockroaches in Florida. Perhaps we're actually in Florida and not New Jersey. Yeah, nope, we're totally in Florida. These are definitely Florida-sized mosquitoes. That's it, that proves it. We're in Florida. Everyone, we are in Florida. Crab people. This is the 6th enemy type shown, making the number of enemies in this alpha actually more than the number of enemies that appear in all of Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, surprise, crab! This isn't the first time that I've been surprised by crabs. They're a real below-the-surface menace. We've got some blue throbbing egg-like things on the wall, something's been very busy. Now we're attacked by an Orisa Zurich hybrid, and I think I'm actually looking forward to this game. Here we've got a container that says waste treatment. Perhaps this is a metaphor for our lives. Maybe what Darksiders 3 is trying to tell us is that our lives are waste, and that the only treatment keeping us from the darkest depths of our minds is that, well, in the end, all life is death, and all death is life. This container just echoes the circular nature of the universe, and that all we really need to do is take our troubles and flush them down into a Florida sewer where they'll never bother us again. But hey, that's just a theory, a Darksiders theory. So jumping on this rail looks very intentional, a little too intentional if you ask me. Maybe the developer thought they already had acquired the grind boots from Sonic Adventure 2. Explosions from above cause the rocks to go towards the source of the explosion. A little unusual, but we are dealing with the apocalypse here. Perhaps all laws of physics are destroyed along with the Three Kingdoms. This may explain more lore than we even realized, like how this bus got up on these cars. Alright, so we have these two signs, lickies and junk. If we put these words through an anagram maker, you come up with Jicky's Lunk. Lunk being a grunting weightlifter, and Jicky being a perfume by the House of Guerlain. Having that amazing upper body strength that Merida from Brave has, it's clear that this anagram is a hidden message. It has to mean that in our former life, we were a smelly weightlifter that was in constant need of perfume. Has anyone noticed that the blue bar hasn't moved at all throughout this gameplay? It's gotta do more than just balance out the green bar. And here we have another anagram with Gold Burger. It actually turns into Egg Lord Burr. And I assume that Burr, being the lord of all eggs, is the one that's actually been planting the eggs on the wall. I am surprised at the depth in this game. No stone has been left unturned. I can only hope that more subliminal messages will appear throughout this game. Now it's time for Daphne to face Sloth, which looks nothing like a sloth. It's not hanging from a tree, doesn't have 3 toes. I really think this is actually a pre-alpha typo and will probably be fixed once the game launches. The so-called Fly Lord seems to control crabs. I think he should be called the Crab Lord? Once again, probably another oversight. This is pre-alpha footage. I can't hold these kind of mistakes too closely to the game. Now a third bar comes onto the screen, and it's a brownish bar, which brings up our total bar counter to 3. I think the blue bar is actually the IGN logo's health. The IGN logo must be the hidden 8th seal of the apocalypse. Oh my god. Did you guys just see that? Sloth's pole goes into his stomach. I can't play this game. Totally unplayable.